See how it is. Level 1 Sunbeam. Should have looked at the HP roll. I didn't even look. What the hell do we take next if we're not planning on building Recover? Or are we planning on building Recover? This was the, oh, this was the Poacher. So maybe it's this one we're not building Recover and we keep the bow on Hats on Fire. If we don't build Recover here, we can still take, we can try the Duelist plus Throwing Spec on 2 of them. That seems reasonable. It's 3 perks though. It's Quick Hands, Duelist, and fuck, it's quick. Oh, but we have 3. We have perk. Yeah, it's 3. Level up on White Chocolate here. Level up on Solly. She'd hit 4 a couple more times there. Ooh, these are nice. Get Shield Spec and possibly Colossus. Is that what we've been running? I think it is. So Shield Spec's nice. Colossus to go like 140 HP or something when he hits his next level. More HP doesn't hurt. True. I don't like Crippling Strikes. I think it's a pretty bad ability. Yeah. All right. So we've hit 11 on Solly. Sunbeam needs a perk here. If we're gonna try this throwing shit, I don't know if, I mean, he's gonna need Recover. This guy has it. I think we can try it. All right, we're gonna hit 11 and try the throwing stuff on 2 of our 4 archers, see how it feels. Check them versus the Overwhelm. Overwhelm is great versus Lindworms. It's great for the early game versus Unholds and Lindworms. In the late game, I'm not sure it matters all that much. Dodge on Nimble builds. Haven't had a lot of luck with Dodge past the early game. Don't go Lone Wolf on Megas anymore. The only time you ever use Lone Wolf Megas is for like Monolith. I guess we should look at our new famed item, huh? Okay, let's plug it in. See what we just picked up. What is it? The Grizzly Sunderer. All right. How did it roll? 63 to 95. It's 158. Is that right? Yeah. All right. 79 average damage. It's higher than our other one. How are the penetration stats? 5175. Comes up nearly identical. Does slightly higher damage versus unarmored. Slightly higher combined damage. Slightly higher damage ignoring armor. Slightly 1 more damage to armor. It's basically the exact same weapon, except slightly better. All right, well, we've got 2 of these now. Is it possible to build a build that wants to use these? 6 AP to attack with them, unfortunately. So we need a hammer spec. We need an axe spec back ranker. Quick hand Could be this guy. We could take quick hands with axe spec. I didn't even notice the fatigue cost. Was there a fatigue reduction? Yeah, 4 reduction. Or the hammer spec, I mean, of course, not axe spec. Right, which of course makes it harder because you want to use axes. I mean, it does feel like hammer spec actually has some benefit when you're using these things, because you can stand next to things and hit, as well as get the extra damage on Sunder, or whatever the hell the armor break is called. Demolish, maybe. But I don't really build pure polearm people, and it feels like a pure polearm build, or pole hammer in this case build. I mean, what do you combo it with? 6 AP, so you don't combo with anything. You're not going to get kill shots off that very often because it doesn't do a lot of HP damage. It does armor damage, so you're not going to be able to berserk proc off of it very often. So you're not going to have killing frenzy very often. So what are you doing with it? 6 has no combo. You can't 6 and 3. There's no 3 attack. It's just so fucking difficult to use compared to any other weapon out there. Like, it wants a mastery, but it doesn't have a combo for mastery. Like, so it's a, yeah, but well, there is a reason to spec into it. The reason to spec into it is the insane amount of fucking armor damage it's doing. How much armor damage is it doing compared to just like a two-handed axe, by the way? So like 138 on the better one. What's just a single attack two-handed axe doing? 266. Wow. Pull hammer plus dagger spec. Yes, destroy its armor, then puncture him to death. Seems clever. Crossbow is 3 AP, that's fair. Get that 1 double turn. Again, though, opposite goals. Crossbow ignores armor. Pull hammer does shit tons of damage. 2 armor. Alright, let's scout a little bit more around here. I think it rolled pretty well as items go. It just doesn't seem that good of an item. Shaman and Overseer, Skirmishers, Ambushers. It's an archer fight. How is our armor for archers? Getting there. Frontline quick hand hammer bro is back up so he can reach focus fire on some targets. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The quick hand hammer seems maybe okay, but I mean, what are you gonna build it? You're gonna build it like this, but instead of adrenaline, you're gonna have quick hands. I don't know, man. Gotta lug it around your inventory. I don't know. We should take all of these goblin camps. We're out here farming famed items for the long run, right? So we ought to do it. We're down to 48 ammunition, though. It's kind of awkward. Bunch of wounds. 4 to 7 fucking days in that. All right. Need my hats back. I guess you can drop that hat. You can pick that hat up. You're using a crossbow. Your hat got fucked up. We have another crossbow for you too, right? Yeah. $113. 74. Then you don't get a hat. I've already stolen everyone's hat too. Do I really have no other archer helmets right now? No. Too many fights without enough time to repair armor, I guess. All right. Well, we've got a fair chunk of extra armor. Comes off 220. Using a crossbow, we could use a -1 helm. I think one of my pieces is a -1. That one is a -1 helm. Weighs how much? Like 15. Ooh. What another -1 helm? No. 230. I think it's a -2. -2. Oh, this is full. Oh, I started swapping and never got there. Never mind. That's fine. We can live with that. Oh, but nimble helm on the front. Right. Guess we could wear heavier on this temporarily. Like a 250 or something. Vision's 5. It's fine. Got fucks up our nimble a little bit, but okay. All right. We need one-handed weapons here. And repaired armor, 240. 80. Needs a spear. Shield. Range has a hat. Standing in the fight. Take the better sword. The shield. Connie, no spec. 87. Use a sword. And dart bowl. Alright, looks good. A little bit of HP missing, but not a ton. Kev Mempo might draw some fire. Sunbeam has a point here. But we're still deciding if we're realistically going to do that or not. Okay, let's get to it. Thank you, Caventum. Welcome back. I'm going to grab a drink. Back in just a second. Water, to be clear. We wish it was a real one. Is it in a swamp? Ugh. Alright, I gotta get off this shit ground. Anyone else in murky water? Makami is. That needs to be moved as well. Makani, rather. Alright, we have a shot there at 52. Question, when you started versus now, what was the one perk you consistently overlook as a newer player? Recover. This is shit water too. There's a shaman. It's very dangerous to move forward with brothers. Maybe on 83 health with healing armor. Maybe. Might just be a big mistake. Oh god, I keep finding more in the bushes. This might have been a horrible mistake, chat. This is shit water as well. Yeah. Hate that. You want to fight him in melee? No, not really, but I will if I have to. Oh, just kidding. Get permanently debuff. That will leave you vulnerable to every attack ever. Just shot our own guy in the back. Well, missed the guy we're going for, but got somebody else. Shit, I want to go back there if I could. So that's a spirit can't puncture, that's a spirit can't puncture, that's a spirit can't puncture. So we're actually okay here to not have to indom. So we should free the ally if we can. It's the second failed roll on him, unfortunately. Alright, kill that. No. Don't really like Billy in a position where he can be attacked by archers. He has no range defense. Wow. Goblin Trinket does nothing versus bees? No. Nope. Nothing does anything. The only thing that does anything versus bees is Resilient, which brings it from 3 turns to 1 now. It's the only ability that bees is useful versus. Even then, it's not that useful because the shamans will spam it on you. See? Wow, I'm really shocked that does so much. This is 120 or 120. I think it's 120 health with. I mean, I guess it's only pierced cheek, so it's the lesser of the wounds, but still. What do we even do here? Let's just like sit and wait. Could swing once, I guess, but it's never gonna hit. 32, it's actually not even that bad. You still pushing the double defense build, Tayyab? Like the Nimbo plus the Battleforged? No? If you get the perfect famed armor. I mean, I do like that, right? All the famed editions have basically made it so there's a ton of situational builds now, which there haven't been in a long time. Wow. Alright. They're trying to kill my Mega. Getting a bit low on armor up there. Getting a bit low on attack there. Okay, so we have a shot. We can move forward. White chocolate has range defense, although not a ton. 60 HP means shots from this guy really hurt. I think we're gonna wait till next turn we can move there and get a shot. Okay. Oh, no. I wasn't pointing it out as it was annoying, Tayo. I was just asking if you were still on about that, like in terms of still talking about that as a build. I think it's an interesting idea. I think it's doable. I think the numbers support doing it. So it wasn't annoying me with that. I was just curious if that's what the conversation was again. So I kind of caught half of it. Stat you give up to get HP? I don't know. Gotta start thinking about what we're gonna do about this guy. Alright, Homie Chop is no longer debuffed, which is very good for us. Thomas is at what? 82, 3 ammo. No clear kill shots. Taking Nimble instead of Brawny while taking Battleforge and wearing 200 armor? Maybe. Maybe. Hat's on fire. Hat doesn't build up stamina. He regenerates stamina faster than he uses it with that bow. It's kind of cool. I mean, we can definitely do something else with him if we want. squeeze more damage out from him. I think we're gonna try the thrower build on him without gifted, or with gifted already, because remember he started with a fairly low ranged attack, because he's a cultist. He's an actual cultist background. So I think that's the plan. I like that. I like this a lot right now with the addition of the different stuff. I just said this kind of, but I'm kind of repeating myself, but I'm just again thinking how cool it is. I really like the addition of new builds based on stuff. It's just a little bit based on new items. The only downside is it's a little bit tricky to figure out what you're going to be using ahead of time. So like you end up with a lot of floating perk points, which can be frustrating. Until you have the ability to spec. I think they're out this turn, right? Yep. I don't really want to chase them through the swamp either. I think I'll just be fine with that. We could get a stick upgrade, which would be great, but it's not that great. Okay, you guys all done, goblins? Great. Probably running pretty low on ammunition right now. Need to head back soon. Okay. Levels. Somebody might have leveled out of that. Nope. 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 All right. %, famed items. Man, we kind of want to take all of these goblin camps right now. Kind of. So Sully's at 59 HP. He's really not in a good enough shape to fight here. So he should sit. We could bring in Sellsword as unwounded. Capable of taking shots to the face all the time. Kind of played a fear-based build. The trait is almost entirely useless. There's almost no weapon that doesn't just do the thing based already. So before you go down that route, just be aware of that. You kitten could level here. 94 stam isn't great. 56 resolve is fine, although with double boat boosts already. 56-3. I just don't think we're gonna want another character like that long term. Did our huge dude be big enough? Probably not. Aren't we do a conversion event and a sacrifice event? Like, what are we at day-wise? Armor probably got a little chewed up. 115, 115, 147, 130, 115. I guess not. 38. This thing got shot up. 190, 260. Death Dancy could probably be here. How close is Orange is almost 15 as well. God damn it. There were so many people leveling so well. It's hard to keep the one guy a level ahead of everybody else. needs a hat. Where's the other 200 hat? Is it sitting on somebody's head right now? No. Try to do it with 11. Don't really want to. I guess it's either Sellsword, who I would like to never put experience on again, ideally, or maybe Cute Kitten gets a level here from the center. I think we have a 230 sitting around. $200. All right, let's do it. 31 stamina, no recover. Sure. Did that camp change? I think we lost the shaman. Sellswords can be converted. I believe they can if they're dumb, but it's not. He isn't a sellsword. The player name who donated for it is Sellsword. Yeah, we put champions on spawn too. That's nice. $55 in the hole. Sweet. All right. Crossbow is knockback. The goblin does. Yep. Goblin crossbow is knockback. Cover is an option to drop on some people. Cover is probably one of the core perks for almost every single build in the game. There's like 2 builds in the game you don't have to put recover on, and both of them suffer from stamina issues. Hats on Fire's been killing it this round. Can I see that? Not entirely certain. Okay. Rotate is great, but a few guys can pass on it. Not how rotate works. Rotate is about consistently saving people at low health. As soon as you start only taking it on some people, you can't consistently do that anymore. You can only sometimes do that. And yeah, sometimes you can plan for it, and a lot of times you just have the guy nearby, but it's just a straight numbers game, right? Like, how often are you going to have the guy close enough to save them in the one turn you have to react? The more rotates you have, the more likely that is to be true. Oops, could have attacked again. Just took a wound. It's annoying. I can't tell you, you have to take that skill, but I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend it. What is it to kill? 3 to shoot? So I can move once, shoot, and reload? Okay. I want the overseer. You are building a team, sure. I don't think that's an argument against rotate. It's an argument for rotate, right? You're building a team, trying to level certain people, keep people alive, level shitty guys along the way, which means that not all your people are even level enough to have the skills that you necessarily want at the time. Arrange them with that in mind. It's not about arrangement. I think like orc fights, right? Like sooner or later you get flanked by an orc and out of position, and then it's who's next to them who can do something about it. I don't know. I don't agree that you can skimp on that in your front lines. I actually have pretty decent armor. I wonder what it is. I do skip it. I skip it on Headhunter Axe Duelists, but I get about one of those a run. And I skipped it on Homie Chop this playthrough. Although I don't know how I feel about that. Have it now. I don't know what this is. Golden Rank Insignia. This is a way of giving me coins that I have to sell and not a famed item. Boy, am I excited to see that added. Alright.